The following is a special presentation of
PBS
Motorsports.
One week ago, the Winter Cup Series drivers headed to Atlanta Motor Speedway, and their powerful wieners were on full display. The action was hot early, but it evolved into a messy bitch race with cautions breeding cautions, the first of which sent 10 drivers to the haulers early. Benedict Arnold and Robin Hood lipped around the track for the remainder of the day until that Schrader son of a bitch was finally put out of his misery later in the race in another wreck. The only top owner who wasn't affected was Donnie L's stable of Walter Sobchak and Willie Shakespeare. In the waning laps, Wayne Dead Willie was primed yet again for another late charge to the front. He just didn't have the time. Then the flagman said, "Beijing, Mr. Harmon. Mr. Harmon, you have a checkered flag at the front desk." And Pee Wee grabbed AC Racing's 6th win of the season. I pity the poor fool who doesn't know the Cup Series is headed to Dega.
Folks, the season is winding down. For some drivers, the season can't end soon enough, but for some owners, they got boners, the likes of which have never been seen in the Western Hemisphere as the push to the championship heats up. It's only fitting that the series makes a late season stop here at the legendary Talladega Superspeedway, where anything can and will happen. It's the Heinz 175. These stands are jam-packed. What a sight. My name is Andre. Welcome into the booth. Princess Jasmine is with us, attending her first ever NASCAR race. Well, she wore the blue. I was kind of hoping she was going to wear the red getup from when she was Jafar's sex slave or whatever the implication there was. Either way, babe, let's take a look at these points. Does it get any hotter than this? 4 owners separated by 10 points. Come on. Unbelievable. Angel Olvera up there. Big Sad Carey down there a little bit. You know, it's those top 5 cars right now. Top 5 owners, excuse me. What the? Car. They're owners. They're not cars. There's 2 cars a team. Come on. Before races to go. Pee Wee Herman, the big win for AC Racing, has dropped the overall prize total to $82. And Wayne Dead Willie, we'll look at Wayne Dead Willie on the next page. Here's Wayne right here. 7 points ahead of Jolly Green Giant for the overall points championship. Dale Earnhardt's had some rough ones recently. He's dropped to P4. Coming down to earth, that's what it's called. Dale Earnhardt coming down to earth, that son of a bitch. And Wayne Dead Willie could bring us down to $67 if he wins that championship, and then $5 more for every AC Racing driver that finishes in the top 10, which is right now no Jolly Green Giant. So $62. It would be, what did I say? What? $62 right now would be the prize. 3 Amigos there, P11. They would make it into the eventual Legends Series because we subtract Wayne Dead Willie here and just take the top 10 AI drivers. And, yeah. So 3 Amigos are in there. George Costanza in the pervert seat, as we call it. But here we go. We're heading to Talladega. I should have mentioned this on the previous page, how tight this Owners Championship is. It's only going to get tighter here. I mean, it could. I don't know. It depends on what's going to happen at Talladega. What I'm trying to say, folks, anything can happen here at Talladega. Let's go check it out. All right, folks, before we show the starting grid, we had a false start here. On the backstretch, it looked like Betty Rubble and Dr. Punch got into it. Hot stuff there. We were on lap 4 there. Got to get to lap 5 to clear the 4-minute timer, at least. So it wasn't really on, wasn't a borderline kind of call there. Definitely before the wreck timer. Anyway, starting grid. Elton John on the front row with Harry Balls. Elton John with that Superflow pole award this race. Those top 10 drivers, of course, DNF'd at Atlanta. And just find your favorite driver in the grid, because nothing matters. Everything's going to change within the first 2 laps of this race. So don't doesn't really matter where your favorite drivers are starting. Queen Elizabeth pulls the pace car down pit road, leaving the field in the hands of Elton John and Harry Balls. Heinz 175 about to get underway here. Packed crowd. Grandstands here. Immense. Wayne Deadwilly with a pretty late warming up of his tires. Here as we go through the trioval. Field's got to make it down toward turn 1 for the start. There it is. Green flag is out. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. 66 laps here, brother. Arl Stein, big jump on the start. Don't know why he did that. He passed Willie Shakespeare there on the inside. That's going to have to be a black flag. He's definitely going to have to come down and serve something there. But anyway, it takes a while for these engines to get up to speed here with those restrictor plates on them. Field's going to be streaming down into turn 1 at 190 miles an hour, folks. Doesn't get hotter than this. I'll tell you what, when that schedule came out, everyone around the world circled this date on that schedule. A restrictor plate track, Talladega, late in the season. It was going to have huge championship implications. And it's not going to disappoint. We got, what, 4 owners within 10 points of each other? Are you kidding me? This is hot as it gets. It might not get any hotter, unfortunately. You know, I'm supposed to hype it up and be like, oh, it's going to be hotter next week. Oh. But this race is going to go a long way in determining who wins that championship. All right, we're on lap 3. Things still looking good here. Looks like there's a green car out in the lead there. Larry Bird for AC Racing. But again, who gives a shit? Everything's going to change. Sorry to say, folks. But stay tuned, you know. It's going to be hot racing until then. I'll have some good commentary from Wayne Deadwilly when we send it down to him. I'll tell you what, folks, I was really surprised by that false start. Especially at Talladega, real wide, expansive track. It's not the kind of track where you get false starts, you know what I'm saying? I tell you what, all these drivers, I was at the drivers' meeting. As you know, apparently that's what happens at these drivers' meetings. I thought it was just a one-off that everyone was naked at Atlanta before the race. But no, that's the standard. Like, it's almost like, yeah, it's almost like you have to do it. So, you know, I stripped down, went into the driver's meeting, grabbed some iced tea and coffee and whatever off the catering table. And I was just talking to the racers, just talking to everybody about the big race coming up. And they were still a little bit on edge from Atlanta, all the wrecks at Atlanta. And it was enough. Everyone was on edge to show you the kind of leadership in that driver's room. Harry Balls stood up in front of them and just said, "Hey, you know, let's just take care of each other today. It's dangerous. It's a scary week." And everyone was listening to him. It was interesting. It was interesting. Anyway, we cleared that wreck timer. I'm gonna go find out what Princess Jasmine's up to. Take her on a magic carpet ride, if you know what I'm saying. By that, I mean some kind of relations. I don't know if she's 2D or 3D. I'm not sure how that all works. I'll figure it out a way, brother. Don't you worry about it. I'll figure it out. Anyway, Wayne, we'll send it to you down in your Radio Shack onboard camera.
Clear. Thanks, Andre.
Car outside.
Yeah, I'm glad we cleared that wreck timer.
Stay low. 20, buddy. Keep hustling. Stay low.
My name's Adam. Thanks for checking out the video.
Stay low. Car
Race
top.
27 of 30. Pretty ridiculous.
Still there.
But it's a good number. 30 is a good number. It really is.
Still there.
As I mentioned at Atlanta, you know, I haven't seen the kind of participation we're getting for Kansas, the sign-ups or whatever for season 4. I do want to set something up too where maybe like 3 weeks before the next season, I send out a comment to everybody that's an owner. And if you don't respond,
Keep digging.
you lose your spot, you know, or something. And I still want to do some kind of, hang on, I got an alarm going on for some reason.
Rewind. Two outside.
Oh shit.
Car outside.
I want to,
Rewind.
still want to put together some kind of money situation. Everyone buys in for $5, 16 drivers, that'd be $80. And then I would cover $100 and do my, you know, whittling away at the money throughout the season with my teammates and stuff. I don't know. It's $5. It's not, you know, it might be a big deal to some people. I don't think it'll be a big deal to most people. It's a nice little lottery to try to win $80 or whatever. Again, technically that's like illegal gambling, but I mean, people do, you know, March Madness polls and shit at their offices. Instead of that, it's just like a little over 12 hot NASCAR fans doing a poll, you know? I don't know. A pool.
Still there.
I think we'll be fine.
Rewind. Two outside. Car up high there. Rewind. Two outside. Car up high there. Rewind. Two outside. Car up high there. Car up high there.
I have started,
Stay low. Car up top.
tell you what, I think I'm probably going to make a video.
Stay low.
If you're ever interested in painting cars, I'll show you how I go about
Two outside.
basically from scratch
Rewind. Two outside. Okay. Keep
painting
after it.
cars.
Boy, this racing stuff is fun,
Which,
ain't it? Hold your line.
you know, I basically started painting the cars that we're going to show off at the finale. The 3 makes and models, Ford, Chevy, and Pontiac for the Cup 98 mod. And
Stay low. Car up top.
what I'll usually do there is I'll start with a basic
Car up top.
paint scheme, which is usually like a sports figure, which is just the sports team's colors and whatnot, like Larry Bird last season.
Rewind. Two outside.
Rod Woodson the year before that, I think I unveiled. Something like that, where it's easy and I can find my way around the new templates and whatever. So I still haven't figured out who's going to be in that, who's going to be shown off in that finale, but Andre will. We'll do Andre's car.
Drive smart here. Nice and smooth back. Car up high there. Stay low. Car up
We'll
top.
do Andre's car, and I don't know who else. It's going to be a sports figure of some kind. I already have one in mind, but I don't know
Stay
yet.
low.
But yeah, it would be a relatively short video because it would just be me going through the templates that you download and being like, okay, I don't need this. I'll never need this. Oh, this, I better change this to XYZ.
Car is the leader, big man. Do what you got to do. Stay low. Clear
I don't
up
know.
top. Car up high there.
Then I also still want to get into some track creation and editing over the winter.
Stay
And I
low.
really won't post about that until I can almost do like a how-to for that.
Still there. Next car is the leader, big man. Do what you got to do. Find your rhythm and stay
Because
after
those
it, your
MIP,
boss.
a lot of those MIP
Car
videos
up
I made or uploaded, you know, there was no
top. Clear up top.
there was no entertaining aspect to it like there is for this stuff. There was no educational aspect to it. It was just me
Stay low.
recording, learning how to do it. It was like, okay, this is ridiculously stupid. You know, someone down the line might watch us and be like, oh, wow, this is useful.
Next car is the leader,
Okay.
big man. Do what you got to do.
But I like
Car
the
up top.
tutorial stuff I made on those better. But yeah, anyway, lap 11. We got to get into the 20s for pit stops. Not a lot of action going on right now, but here on lap 12,
Big man, do what you got to do.
we'll spend a lap and you'll see where your car is at right now.
Stay low, car up top. Next car is the leader, big man. Do what you got to do. Clear, clear.
Then I'll jump back in after a handful of laps. Bob Rice might be in 40th place by then. You just don't know.
Stay low. Stay low.
That false start really bummed me out.
Clear up top.
Because during those 4 laps, I forget what Andre, was talking about, and I'll never remember what I was talking about. I don't know if I've already said it. I don't know. So I had to take like a half hour, step away for a half hour, come back, and this is where we're at now. Truck. So there's still some truck call-outs in this car pack. Anyway, we're on lap 13. Catch you on the flip side, closer to pit stops. All right, we're on lap 20. Give you an idea on where your car is at and everything. We haven't lost anybody off the field. We got pit stops coming up.
3 wide, 2 outside. Car outside. Right side only. Roger that. Still there. We're filling her all the way up. Roger that.
Here we
Still
go.
there.
I don't think they're coming this lap. And I'm really not picking somebody to pit with. It's just whoever is around me. Probably over this winter, I'm going to look into, maybe an updated version of Talladega that the community has made. I don't know, just the restrictor plate tracks, they're a fickle beast. There was a Daytona I downloaded that was modern, looked great, but it didn't race well. Everyone raced tight. I think it was a season where I downloaded it at the beginning of the season, and I just didn't trust it to be the Daytona 500, I can't remember, but ideally, I'll have new versions of Daytona and Talladega. Uh-oh.
Come on, keep digging.
What is this?
There's debris all over the track out there. We got a wreck on the back straight. Car outside. Pit road is closed.
On the back straight?
Still there. We got a wreck in turn 3.
Uh-oh.
Stay low, car up top. Clear up top.
Hey, folks, the field going to be streaming down pit road. This is going to be some hot action. This is going to be hotter than the action that's been on the track here. Get ready. This is going to be intense. Make sure to watch your favorite driver. Make sure, there's nothing you can do about it, but see if they jam up, get wrecked, hit somebody coming in and out of pit road. Wayne Deadwell, he pulls into his stall. He's only putting on right sides and 2 cans here.
Exiting the tri-oval. Go, go, go.
And he's got to be sexy about getting out of his stall. Almost gets into Betty Rubble.
They're going to stop you at the end of pit road there.
But he's all right. He's not going to have the lead coming out of this.
3,500 in second.
But that was a good stop. No damage. It is moderate damage here, folks. I don't know if I mentioned that. Moderate damage. No random caution either.
Cars in turn 1. Clear pit lane. Get going there. Get behind the 80 car.
Wayne Deadwilly is off of pit road, heading into turn 1. I don't care what else happens on pit road. So this will be radio silence for a while. Till all of your cars clear pit road there. All right, folks, getting ready for the restart here with, we'll have 42 laps to go at the restarts. You should know that Gumby has been taken to the nearby Camila Cabello medical center to be.
Car is off. Stay on your toes there.
We have world-class facilities there. He was responsive. To the ambulance. So we'll hope we'll be okay. We hope we'll be okay.
Green.
And, well, restarts out. You know, the race has to go on. We'll have an update later on Gumby. But R.L. Stein in the lead here on the restart. They're driving with a heavy heart down there right now. And it's just something you know, you get in one of these race cars and you get in one of these race cars and they know the risk, you know, and you know, he's one of the, you know, he joked at the drivers' meeting when everyone has to get naked. He's like, fellas, I got nothing anyway, brother. I'm always naked, you know. Just, you know, always lightening the mood in the drivers' meeting. He's always pulling practical jokes. So, a bunch of drivers went over to the, or no, we weren't red flag. They couldn't get out of their cars, but they, you know, a bunch of them turned on their radios and made sure their spotter was going to let Gumby's spotter know that he's in their thoughts right now. But again, these are professional drivers. They have to concentrate. Oh, man. Anyway, Wayne, I'm distraught right now. You know, it affects everybody here. But I know you, what are your thoughts on what happened there? We'll send it down to you and your Radio Shack onboard camera.
Thanks, Andre. Yeah, it's always scary when someone flips like that. And you know, I've been able to get out into the lead here, and I'm dedicating this lap to Gumby. Oh, we got another yellow.
Come on, keep digging.
Damn it.
Back to the stripe. Okay, we're under caution there. Whoa, we're up. That was some good racing, buddy. We got trouble exiting the tri-oval.
Oh shit, there's a big wreck, brother.
On pit road, get behind the pace car. Get behind the pace car. We are P1. It's good to be the king. Let him past you.
All right, I'm letting that play out. Probably carnage.
Let him past you.
Oh man.
Sides only, left sides only. 10-4 Tango.
All right, we have, folks,
Okay, man, pit road is open for business.
we haven't seen the wreck at PBS Motorsports yet, but Wayne Deadwillie bringing his car down pit road to fuel up.
3,500 in second. The pace
'Cause,
cars entering the tri-oval.
You know, Gumby, the stuff that happened with Gumby, that was more important than anything else, and we forgot to mention that we were going to be on a weird pit window there. And you see some cars on pit road here, some not. This is going to have a factor. This is going to play into how the rest of this race unfolds, brother.
5:55, 3,500 in second. They're going to stop you at the end of pit road there.
Wayne Deadwillie having to stop at the end of pit road. Now he gets to go. Dale Earnhardt at the end of pit road there.
Get behind the 88.
Yeah, it looks like all your favorite drivers are filing off pit road. Well, folks, we have more pitters. They didn't pit the first time by, but they're pitting now for some reason. Just stay glued to your television there and watch your favorite driver on pit road. Tell you what I'm going to do, brother. I'm going to speed that up. Probably not going to have too many banging and slanging there on pit road. So we'll speed that up to like double time or something. Or maybe not. I don't know. All right, folks, getting ready for the restart here. We'll have 34 to go. Field's in the middle of 3 and 4 right now. Another huge wreck we just saw here on PBS Motorsports, and I don't know. Your guess is as good as ours on what cars are beat up here, what cars aren't. We'll find out on this. We'll find out on this start, though. We'll find out on this restart. You know, this was supposed to be just a joyous day with the championship implications, everything winding down here in the season. And it's been marred by a couple wrecks here. And looked like everyone survived that wreck in the tri-oval. All started with somebody, I think, Reese Witherspoon. And Dale Earnhardt and Jolly Green Giant decided their best course of action was to just drive up into the tri-oval, into traffic. Beat a lot of cars got beat. A lot of good cars got beat up there, but just keep a close eye on your favorite driver here on the restart. See if they're hurt or not, man. That's all we can tell you. R.L. Stein on the top side through the tri-oval here, driving with a heavy heart, man. I mean, his radio has been pretty much silent since the Gumby wreck. And, I mean, he is the fan favorite right now. Trying to get a win for Gumby. We'll get a report from the Camila Cabello Medical Center on any status updates with Gumby. You'll be the first to know, folks. But yeah, we mentioned those pit stops are huge. But at the same time, not really, because all the cars basically pitted there. So everyone's going to be on the same window for the most part. We restarted with 34 to go or whatever. Pit window's in the 20s, so we're going to be fine. We won't have a pit window issue here. What we want for these fans is no more cautions, no more risk, no more, just, I don't know, it just feels off right here, right now, at Talladega right now. But again, these are professional drivers. They have a job to do. Tell you what, let's take a look at these standings, see who's falling off the pack. There's a huge, I don't know, actually. The replay's reflecting what's going on there. We won't know here in the booth for a few more laps on what the standings look like, who's falling off, etc., etc. Robin Hood and George Costanza out in the lead here. Just a quick look at the standings back there. The big names that are probably affected right now are Walter Sobchak for Donnie L., Dale Earnhardt for Jennifer K., Jules Winfield for Big Sad Carey, although Big Sad Carey's dropped a little bit. Elton John back there for Angel Oliveira. Looks like he's going to be wounded a little bit. that's all we're seeing right now in the booth. But, hey, Wayne, we'll send it down to you, man.
Thanks, Andre. If you could just watch the race, you could give us a better understanding of what's going on there with the standings. Well, that was ridiculous. That was just a racing deal kind of wreck coming out of 4. I remember I saw Reese Witherspoon getting pushed down. I don't know who did that to her, but she hit that wall hard. She's got to be one of the slower cars. She didn't DNF. No, she's running P22. There's a group of cars like 3 seconds behind. I don't know. Yeah, she's in my group of cars, kind of. What the hell? Moderate damage, folks. All right, Wendy Peppercorn, you're pissing me off. What we got to do is line up and catch this front group of cars. I am in a hot sandwich right now. Miley Cyrus and Wendy Peppercorn. Wendy Peppercorn, geez Louise, brother, sister. I'm really comfortable where I'm at here, and I don't want you to pass me. Simple as that. We got to line up. You got to stop being a weirdo. All right, things are crystal clear now. For the most part, Larry Bird's well off the pace. Whitney Houston's off the pace. And I'm guessing all those 9-second cars are off the pace too. John McClane, Muhammad Ali, Elton John. A bunch of those names we mentioned. Reese Witherspoon somehow up to speed right now. If we're going to commercial, Wendy Peppercorn might wreck me.
With 27 laps to go here in the Heinz 175, Chuck Noland in the lead out there for Jacob Indiana, but that's fine. Ari Kaiser up there for Benedict Arnold, P3. Angel Vera has Bart Simpson, P4. AC Racing has 3 Amigos, P5. Jumping to 6 through 10. No big names there. Oh, Robin Hood. Robin Hood for CMR21 up there trying to make up for... where's Harry Ball? Where did Harry Balls end up here? Oh, Harry Ball's running P13, so he's right there. I thought he had gotten involved in one wreck, folks. Whoops. George Costanza up there, P14 for Jennifer. And Speedy Gonzalez up there for... I can't remember these names. Damn it. I know all the names. R.A. Kaiser. There's too much going on. Again, I'm announcing with a heavy heart as well. But yeah, you could see, we here at PBS Sports probably showed you how the field was spread out. Probably doing it right now, actually, going to commercial. So you can find your favorite driver, find out if they're beat up, where they're at. It's all about this Walter White, Miley Cyrus, Wayne Dead Willie train trying to catch this next group before these pit stops. Stay tuned, folks. It's going to be hot. We're going to have green flag pit stops. It's going to, the whole season might come down to this. So stay tuned here on PBS Motorsports.
Wednesday, lead, follow, or get out of the way.
I'm the black sheep of the family.
Here comes John Anderson.
Money's better than money in the bank.
From the North Carolina Motor Speedway, it's a revved up concert.
I can't believe I'm out here on the front porch in the street.
John Anderson rocks the rock. Wednesday on TNN, the Nashville Network.
All right, we're back, folks. Lap 45. Didn't really skip that much because the field is caught up to Larry Bird. And it's really going to bring all these cars together. You're getting some excellent looks at that chaos from our Oscar Mayer Hot Wiener up in the sky. The phallic flyer, piloted by Amelia Earhart. giving us some excellent shots during the second half of our season down the stretch. Oh, we might have a wreck through the tri-oval. Oh, they saved it. Oh, a collective gasp from the crowd here. They're just tired of seeing these wrecks. Golly, brother. Your guess is as good as ours on what's going to happen here. Wayne Deadwilly was going to push it 4 wide and decided against it. That is a veteran move. He just knows how the race has been going, and it's just not good. Larry Bird sneaking down to the inside, might be going to pit or something ridiculous. Nope. Larry Bird is just, it's like he's playing Frogger, but just being dumb about it. World-class analogy there, folks. All right, that'll be cleared. We should mention during the commercial break moments ago, before we came back, Betty Rubble DNF'd. Her engine blew. Went down pit road. Tell you what, if she be spinny, we haven't been mentioning be spinny down the stretch because the cars just aren't. That's a solid commenter. Shows participation and interest in the races. But his cars just have not been performing this season. But if that was the top 5 owner car, we would have shown that live. So. But yeah, we just showed all that chaos. Hopefully doing some kind of hot pan around the track so you can find where your cars are running here. As everything's kind of settling back into a groove after the field encountered Larry Bird. And the Betty Rubble thing kind of messed up the field somewhat. That front pack got slowed up a little bit. So that's where we're at now. We have 19 to go. We restarted on lap 33. After everyone pitted, we'll say with 35 to go, everyone was ready to go. And with a 20-lap pit window, we're probably getting to the other side of 15 to go before pit stops. We have 18 to go. We'll send it down to Wayne Deadwilly here in the onboard camera.
Thanks, Andre. Tell you what, during the 2 or 3 laps, it really wasn't that long of a commercial break. I wish it was longer. But I finally succumbed to Wendy Peppercorn, and she got in the lead of our little pack, and she was dragging us up to that front group. I really wanted that to play out better. Well, anyway, we got pit stops. Robin Hood, at least, on pit road. Yeah, Wendy Peppercorn was just dragging us to that next group. I think I just said all this. But yeah, I really wanted that to play out, and it didn't. Because Betty Rubble DNF'd, and we were able to pretty much catch up to that group. And then the stuff with Larry Bird happened. I really don't know why I'm off of the pack here now. So, can't remember. 17 to go. Not sure when Robin Hood pitted the first time. All right, we got more pit stops here. So pit stops are happening already. Or maybe these were some cars that didn't even pit during those caution laps. Not sure. What I want to do is kind of stay in this draft with Wendy Peppercorn. With 70 to go, they're probably putting on...
Left sides only, 10-4 Tango.
And I'll put in 1 can. I would say 1.5 if I was empty, but I'm not empty. I could go 5 more laps mathematically with them. My whole race can go to shit here if I mess this up. This green flag stop. If I mess this up. I should be pitting. I'm saying this out loud right now. No. I want to pit with Wendy Peppercorn. I don't want to lose this draft.
Next car is the leader.
What little draft we have here.
The leader is now on pit road.
This is intense. I think they got to be putting on left side.
We still got work to do. Let's go.
They got to be putting on tires.
To beat today.
Car to beat today. All right, Bob Ross. I can't let you. I can't. I got to stay down here. If they aren't putting on tires and I do, I'm screwed. Do we got somebody pitting? If I see anybody ducking down, yeah, we got something. We got action here. Good. Nobody getting into me. We got a teammate here, Pee Wee Herman.
55, 3,500 in second.
Yeah, Pee Wee won, so he's pitting right there. Oh, please, brother. Please be putting on 2 tires. Is he leaving his stall yet? There he is. Come on, drop me, drop me. We got to get with him.
Go, go, go. Get going there. Keep it under 5,
well,
5, 55, 3,500 in second.
Whatever happened there, I was able to get out ahead of him, but I'm just going to fall in behind him.
3,500 in second.
I need to draft with him, too.
Clear pit lane. Get going there.
I'm going to lose him. They just get up to speed better than me.
Merge when you can.
I'm just getting up here as soon as possible. I feel like this is the fastest way to get up to speed here. And then I gotta tuck in behind him ASAP. I have like a laser focus. I can see the air right now.
Car up high there. Stay low, car.
All right, good. That's not the end of the world. We have some other cars here. Hopefully no one does some bizarre dive down in front of me here. All right, I think this might be the lead pack. This might be the lead pack for the win here. Frickin' Speedy Gonzalez is up here. Get out of town.
Stay low, car up top. Stay low.
Sally Ride being weird behind me.
Clear, clear.
She didn't like those cars coming on the apron there.
Stay low, car up top. Car inside there. Car up high there. Stay low, car up top.
Oh my God, Bob Ross.
Inside. Clear down low.
I had to put the brakes on. I'm going to lose this pack because of Bob Ross's stupidity. Thankfully, I'm with Sally Ride right now, and this group's going to be encountering a slow car, so we might be able to catch back up. I want to get a win. I've only won once all season. Maybe there's a slow car in this group affecting them a little bit. Pee Wee Herman. This has to be the front group. I'm not dumb here. There's some cars I haven't pitted. I was running near the front group before stops. This has to be them.
Inside.
All right, that helps us. That helps me out.
You're on the top, 3 wide. Inside.
We had another just long stretch of pitting here.
Top, 3 wide. Inside. The leader is now on pit road. Inside. You're on the top, 3 wide. Top 20, buddy. Keep hustling. Inside.
That's just like a set it and forget it when I go in the replay.
Car inside there.
Just set a camera on pit road and that's it.
Clear down low.
Wait for pit stops to end. All right, we're passing more cars. More cars are pitting. This is definitely the lead pack. I'm sorry. Now now I got to make sure I don't lose them. All right, these cars coming out of pit road in the tri-oval are going to slow this pack up. Let's be careful.
10 more laps to go.
Be careful. Chuck Nolan, no, brother.
3 wide, 2 outside. The leader is now on pit road. Car outside. Stay low, car up top.
All right, bunch of merging going on the back stretch. Be careful here. Come on.
Still there.
No accidents. No accidents. Everybody just slow down. Take your time.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear up top. Car under you, stay high.
This is intense.
Stay high. Clear, clear. Car inside there.
This is unbelievable.
Still there.
The huge pit window here. Cars are still filing off a pit road.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear up top. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line.
I cannot see what's going on.
Car up high there. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Next car is the leader, big man. Do what you got to do. Car up high there. Still there.
Whitney Houston out of pit road. Okay, come
3
on.
wide, you're in the middle.
Keep the speed up.
You're on the top. 3 wide.
Whitney Houston is slow too, don't forget. Me. Gang.
You stay high.
All right.
Clear, clear.
Clear, clear. And then we have, we're going to have 8 to go at the line. This still has to be the lead pack. I don't understand how it can't be. Now, there's 3 cars up there. Paul Revere, Walter White, and Harry Carey are showing in the lead right now. I'm not sure if they pitted or not. And I'm going to lose this pack. Damn it. I don't know, maybe not. I'm always catching up to them in the turn, even when I'm not drafting. Bob Ross giving me a little push here, and they're going to be encountering Larry Bird here, so that's going to slow him up. I'm going to get sucked back into this group. We don't have to worry about merging anymore. Any more pitters? I don't think. I'm going to take advantage of the Larry Bird situation, gain some spots here. Hopefully don't cause a wreck. I don't want 4 wide here. Let's sneak down in here. There we go.
Coming up on a lapper. Be careful here. Clear, clear.
Chuck Nolan's been running up front all day. But I think this group is going to line up and catch Paul Revere and Walter White and Harry Carey. You guys are sitting ducks.
Keep plucking that chicken. Keep digging. We're in the top 10, but we still got work to do. Let's go.
Oh, this is gonna be intense. We've definitely caught the leaders, so it wasn't the quote-unquote lead pack, but it pretty much is. All right, we're gonna have 5 to go at the line. Andre the Giant, take us home, buddy.
We got 5 laps to go.
5 laps to go here in the Heinz 175. Paul Revere leading this train. All these other cars have caught up to him. It's anybody's race. Not really anybody's race, you know. Oh, come on, Robin Hood.
Car inside there. Still there.
Son of a bitch.
Still there. There's a wreck on the back straight. Clear, clear.
Looks like I just get intense. I get intense sometimes when I'm watching the races, you know. Robin Hood made a mistake there, affected Wayne Dead Willie. He just slowed up coming out of 2 there. Looks like Wayne Dead Willie's all right. It looks like everybody's all right. A caution didn't come out. But, you know, Wayne threw it to me thinking I was going to be in the hot action there for the lead. Didn't turn out that way. Although there is a lapper coming up that may slow them down.
Car inside there.
So we got 4 to go. Good racing up front, it looked like.
Car under you, stay high. Car under you, stay high. Clear, clear, inside. Still there.
Oh, that pisses me off, gang.
Still there.
We were going to have a sexy finish there.
Stay high.
Three laps to go.
Stay high. Clear down low.
We really don't have a good view of what's happening up there. Damn it. Paul Revere trying to get a win for AC Racing, though. Yeah, we got to roll with the punches here. We have 2 to go. This group's definitely not going to catch that lead group. That sucks.
2 laps to go. 2 to go. Car up high there.
Paul Revere
Stay low.
holding it down up there. Sally Ride trying to get around him. I don't think it's going to happen.
Still there.
Paul Revere's too strong. These AC Racing cars know how. Just a great facility there. Wind tunnel. Folks, if anything, let's just be glad Speedy Gonzalez isn't winning this thing.
Clear, clear.
Coming to the white flag. Looks like it's going to be Paul Revere taking the white flag. From my viewpoint. From my vantage point. Yeah, Paul Revere in the lead.
There's the white flag, big man. We're in the top 10, but we still got work to do. Let's go.
We lost a red car during that Robin Hood wreck, by the way. There was a red car down on the inside. And there's just too much hot action going on right now. What kind of red car got hurt there? Might have been Wendy Peppercorn. I don't know, but there was a red car that got pushed to the bottom of the track. Hopefully it was a turd that it didn't affect. Might have been Carmen San Diego. At that point, if that's the case, then okay. So, I don't know. I don't think Paul Revere's still in the lead. He might be. We're going to check the standings here.
Car under you, stay high.
Sally Ride gets the win out of nowhere. So,
You got a rocket ship today.
Sally Ride, I believe.
Checkers, buddy, checkers.
Yep.
Slow her down there. Not our best day.
Sally Ride gets the win. That looked like that was awesome stuff up there, folks. Just out of respect for everyone, we're going to make sure all these drivers cross the start-finish line. There we go. And the car's filing onto pit road to end this race. Oh, wait a minute. What's Wayne doing? Wayne. We've had just craziness this race. A lot of wrecks. Think of Gumby right now. Don't do this. Don't do this, Wayne. Wayne, don't do it. Wayne.
The race is over, buddy. Pull into the pit.
You son of a bitch, Wayne. Don't do it, Wayne. Another dud, Wayne. You didn't even flip.
God, I'm so mad about that. So mad about the Robin Hood thing, because we're going to set up Andre for some play-by-play there at the end of the race. Checking out the results, Sally Ride gets the win. Second win of the season for Rocker. Too little, too late, unfortunately. Some of the big names here for the owners. George Costanza for Jennifer. Looks like it's the only Angel Vera has Bart Simpson there. Jolly Green Giant helps me out in the overall top 10 points situation. R.A. Kaiser got Speedy Gonzalez there. Robin Hood for CMR. So all the most of the owners have someone on this first page. Benedict Arnold for R.A. Kaiser again. But Donnie L, we were talking up Donnie L, and we don't see either of his drivers here on this first page. Second page is where we find more of them. Harry Balls, CMR 21. And then you have Willie Shakespeare, finished P22, and Walter Sobchak got involved with something, lost his back of his car, which is what caused Robin Hood to slow down when I saw the replay. So, Donnie L not having the best day. He made this furious comeback, and this was supposed to be the race where they finish 1-2 or something, and he takes control of the owner's points, but wasn't meant to be. And 31 through 40, Dale Earnhardt for Jennifer. Dale Earnhardt's really dropping. Elton John for Angel Vera. May have forgotten, I think I mentioned all the big names here. Elton John for Angel Vera, P34. I might have just said that, I don't know. Whitney Houston was involved in that early wreck. Larry Bird, obviously. Was involved in the Gumby incident. Muhammad Ali lost 6 laps somewhere, I don't know where. Betty Rubble DNF'd, and of course Gumby with that scary barrel roll. And finally, looking at the bonus points, tons of bonus points. Paul Revere and Bob Ross are both getting an extra point for leading the most laps with a tie. Very rarely that happens, and that's what we do. We give them both that extra bonus point, which I think that's what would happen in the real world system anyway. Only 23 leaders, I think. Maybe 22. And then Reese Witherspoon, Bob Ross, and Harry Balls had the 3 fastest laps of the race. And that's it, Talladega. This had the potential to really shake things up, and it might have a little bit. I think all those big names are still going to be in the conversation. Angel Vera needed something better than Elton John in this race for sure. But I think Donnie L, who's made this big jump, that's going to help him. It's still going to be a four-way battle here, for sure. It's going to be pretty awesome. Unfortunately, we weren't able to hear anything from the medical center on Gumby here before the end of the broadcast, but we'll be bringing you the latest news here. Latest news on that at the beginning of the next race. 3 races to go. North Wilkesboro next on the schedule. It's getting down to it, as we say. For Skip Ripley and Andre the Giant, this is Wayne Dead Willie. Thanks for watching.